Congratulations, mate. How did that compare to the road night?
They're almost similar in a way, weren't they? Yeah, look, I think individually they're special for different reasons to me. That Portman Road one, that was not that it's hard to be topped, but that has a different sense of meaning to it for me. But this is like I think I'm past the point of knowing. I don't know anymore. I'm just riding the wave. Look, it's been a wild ride, wild journey, and it's nowhere near finished yet. I've still got a lot more to do, a lot more I want to tick off in the sport, and there's way more to come.
Were you hurt that in there anything?
No, I wasn't, and I don't want to say that to like take away from Joe, because it's not that he's a soft puncher at all. I just wasn't hurt. I got caught being lazy. I got caught a bit wrong-footed. I overcommitted with some shots and just got caught falling around a bit. But I wasn't hurt. I wasn't buzzed. You saw the way I came into it in the second round. It didn't change anything. It wasn't any different. But sometimes in spaces my work can be a bit sloppy and I get a bit annoyed with myself and let that get to me. But I wasn't hurt. I wasn't buzzed. I was fine.
That's experience as well.
Yeah, look, it's funny, what am I now, 20, 21 fights in, so still learning on the job, guys.
How did Parker's power feel?
Nothing too distinct. Again, it sounds like I'm taking the piss and I don't mean to. But it wasn't nothing earth-shattering, wasn't nothing stunning, didn't take me by surprise at all. It wasn't nothing new to me in that sense, and look, I put that down to throwing myself in the deep end of sparring and things like that. And I know, look, don't get me wrong, it's very different. You've got bigger gloves and head guard and stuff, but ultimately we're 16, 17, 18, 19 stone boys, and when we hit each other, when I've been sparring with some of the best in the world, them boys can crack. So yeah, I'm used to getting hit.
How excited are you to go in there with Usyk?
Yeah, look, I don't know how I put that one into words. That has been the goal for a number of years now. That's been the objective. That's been everything I've wanted. So, yeah, look, we're there. It's a wild one to say, but one of the generational talents, one of the best to ever do it, on all the marbles. There's nothing more I could ask for. There's nothing more I could want within this sport. So, just like everything else that's led me here, all I've ever asked for is the opportunity, and I've got that. And I'm not planning on stopping here. I'm not planning on getting in the ring with Usyk and going, look, thanks for having me, and just rolling over. That's not what I'm about. I think you saw that tonight. So, yeah, look, when that bell does go, me and Usyk do finally get in the ring, he's going to have to work for it.
Is Wembley the dream for that, for you?
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'd like to go overseas. I think I'd like to do somewhere overseas, bigger, something different. Maybe America. I haven't been able to go over there yet. Something like that. I don't know. Ultimately, he could be in my back garden. I wouldn't care. Like, tell Usyk to turn up. Give him the directions to Ipswich. I'll give him my postcode. He can come find me, and we can do it in the garden. Like, I don't care. Like, as long as he's there, bring his belts. Let's get this on.
Can you just take us through the stoppage? What's going through your mind?
Ref, are you going to hurry up? Yeah, look, I was letting shots go, and I was doing my best to try not to get too sloppy, but it was 11 rounds in. I'd already shipped a bunch of punches throughout the fight as well. So I was in between staying composed and just letting my hands go, but I thought like it was a bit of a now or never moment. Like I knew I probably wasn't up on the cards, but it didn't faze me, it didn't bother me, I didn't mind that at all. I knew that if I caught him, I could keep the gas on, keep the pressure on. I knew I've trained extremely hard for this. I'm extremely well conditioned. So I knew all I had to do was get my shots off, stay in front of him, and just keep landing punches. And yeah, look, maybe the ref could have called it a couple of shots earlier, whatever else, but we are where we are.
What were your thoughts when the gum show came out at the end of the round? It appeared as if maybe Parker had gotten off the hook there.
Look, it's tricks of the trade, isn't it? He's been in this game for a long time. There's 40 fights in. You pick up little cute tricks like that, little ways to save yourself and buy yourself some extra time and things. And in the moment, of course, it's aggravating, but look, it doesn't deter me, it doesn't put me off. Or if anything, it spurred me on to know that you needed a breather there, you needed a break, that I hurt you when I was keeping the pressure on, and you needed a moment to compose yourself. So all that did was spur me on to know that through the fight, all I have to do is get to you, and then I can get you out of there.
Fabio, you talked about the doubters that sort of kept hovering over you through your career. Do you think you finally silenced those doubters?
Yeah, look, I think I have, but I'm sure there'll be a number of articles, blogs, like whatever's written up tomorrow about how I was seconds away from losing, or how I beat Parker but I'm not going to beat Usyk, and this and that and whatever else. So look, I'm not here to please everyone else. I'm here to chase my dream, chase my journey. As long as I go home, that my family are happy with me, they love me, they're proud of me, and my team are proud of everything I've done, I don't care, with all due respect, what any of you have to say.
It was a great fight, clearly, and in different directions. Do you give credit to Joe for putting up a great fight against you?
Oh yeah, look, a huge amount of credit, because coming off the run he was on, coming off the build back he was on, he didn't have to take this fight. And there was a lot of people who didn't want to take this fight. I was at Frank for ages saying, who can I fight, what's going on? And that's how we landed on Joe, because look, we thought, alright, cool, let's just go to the top of the tree. Let's just jump at that. And we had all faith in that, and again, with the position that Joe was in, he didn't have to take this fight. I'm dangerous for a bunch of reasons, but all credit to him. I thank him from the bottom of my heart for the opportunity. And look, I wish him well, and I believe he can come again. So look, hopefully we see him again.
Fab, after the last one, I think you had a couple of days rest, and by the Wednesday you was in maternity ward having a baby. How are you going to celebrate this one?
Yeah, it's a bit of a different life now. I'm a dad, so this has been my first week away from my babe. So it's been it's been a weird one. I've missed them tremendously. So yeah, just looking back to it.
Robert, can I ask you, from your journey, it's been a marathon for you, the first time you picked up the gloves to now. Is there anything on that whole journey you change at all?
No. All the bumps in the road have been they've been what's made me. All the delays when I first started out with my career, my debut being rescheduled a bunch of times, and me not having the right management team to start off, and then finding magic, deal with the team and the guys, and everything built me and built resilience. All the setbacks, all of you guys just saying I'm a white collar guy, I'm not going to do that well, all of that builds resilience, builds callous. And that's why when I'm in the ring on the night, I don't care if it's not going my way, I don't care if the judges don't have me up. I believe in me, I know the people around me believe in me, and all of that has built resilience for me to come through, and it's all been proven.
Frank, just for yourself, you've always had a hand in the heavyweight division. When you consider Fabio's story, where he's come from, what colour scene, is it comparable to anything that you've worked with?
No.
On working with the heavyweight?
No. As I said earlier on, he's not had any amateur experience as such, and was it 20 fights as a pro, learning, as he says, on the job, and each fight he's had, he's gone up a level. And he's not only just gone up a level, he's beat all of them. He's beat all of them and done it in style. And he's, I've said it again, I'm going to bore you with it. His words, it takes a second out of those 36 minutes to change a fight. And he's done it. I mean, I've seen him do it in the last 2 fights, and does it. And he's got resilience. He's got unbelievable heart. He's got an unbelievable engine. And the word he uses again is he maintains his composure. He can get caught a couple of times, but he gets his composure back.